Good evening, Livio, Regano, with tonight's weather. A weak weather system's currently moving through southeast Queensland with a few drops of rain expected tonight on the Sunshine Coast. But by morning it should all have blown out to sea with cool, dry weather returning to the whole state. Temperatures are getting close to their peak now, with all our local stations reporting tops in the high 20s, just like November. Tomorrow we'll start to see those temps fall again. Let's look at the satellite loop now. You can see a very obvious band of cloud moving across central Queensland. It's already got through the Darling Downs. We sort of saw 10 to 15 millimetres of rain. I think the highest fall was 23 right near the border. It's coming through the Sunshine Coast now. You might have noticed it. Very cloudy, very light rain. I don't think we're going to get much out of it. And you can see the back edge is already starting to get near. So sort of by early morning, it'll all be out to sea and it won't come back for a long time. Today's chart now. The main trough system, which is kind of hard to see, but it's a dotted line joining that area where the isobars really curve sharply, going right up through eastern Queensland on the range, and ahead of it, also you can't see it too clearly, but there's a northwest wind, and that's what's bringing the warm temperatures. On tomorrow, quickly that trough moves offshore, and you can see the deep low in the Tasman Sea and the high and behind it that brings in the southwesterly wind. It's a much cooler and much drier wind, and it'll basically displace the trough, pushing it out to sea, bringing the temperatures down, but bringing the sunshine back. And then on the outlook chart, this high becomes the dominant system, the one right behind me. I'm not going to get out of the way to show you. It continues to bring those cool, dry southwesterlies into the state. So now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters. A strong wind warning's been issued for those southwesterlies, reaching up to 30 knots by tomorrow evening, building up slowly before easing Thursday afternoon. Surf's up with lots of northerly wind chop. East-facing beaches are nice for some exercise, otherwise you shouldn't be there, obviously. First up in the morning, we've got high tide, but it's only a baby one, with the larger one following in the evening. The ocean will reach its low point just before 11 a.m. on the beach. Now, the Southeast Coast District, a sunny day with cooler southwest winds. Maroochydore and Nambour, just 21 degrees, Gympie 22. And looking ahead for Maroochydore, bone dry over the next week with cold nights and sunny days around just 21 degrees. If we get any more rain, it won't be until next week. Tonight's photo is a follow-up to last week's fog on Magnetic Island, captured by Peter Abraham. This beautiful fog bow formed as the mist started lifting, also called white rainbows. These are quite rare and seldom this spectacular. Well, I'm glad nothing blew up in the studio tonight after yesterday's fiasco. Rob taking the glory for all the work I did. He's still basically smirking about it, aren't you, Rob?
No, Liv, of course I'm not, mate. But very nice to have you back. And we'll see you tomorrow night, eh? Take care. Good night.
On 7 News tonight, stay at home. Authorities warn we're on the verge of a major Delta outbreak. 16 new cases, more students positive, the virus spreading through the suburbs.